And I'm just making sure we get some audio in this bad boy. Double check. I don't know how long the delay is, but...
What's that?
I said I don't know how long the delay is. Oh, that's a good sign. Just making sure we get some audio. Good. I don't have to listen to that anymore.
Yeah.
Shoot out of your face. It's a little dark, but we'll make do.
Oh, nobody watches those anyway.
What's super valid point.
So.
Get that bad boy up. Yep. And then all that. All right, let's fucking go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm almost ready. Hold on. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
We're back.
Okay, welcome back. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Welcome to Our 4 Cents. I'm Andy,
I'm Zach.
and we are here to discuss another great weekend of golf and maybe a little football too.
A little football?
They
I'm gonna turn this.
they
up
did a
little
good job again. You know, if
Oh, it was good.
yeah. So, but we'll start with golf.
Okay.
Certainly.
All right.
Which
So
well, actually, before we get into that, I wanted to mention how awesome the foresight of the PGA was to have them finish on
no, that
Saturday.
was our idea.
It was our idea.
That was
That's
our
right.
idea. Yeah. So
And they must have been listening, or maybe we had heard that they were going to do that, but it was
no, but it makes sense anyway. It's so
yeah, 'cause
logical.
You don't want to compete with conference like championship Sunday. You know,
No.
it's
It'd be
why-
such a bad idea.
it's so yeah. I'm glad they
Listen to
made
us.
that adjustment. Started on Wednesday.
They listened to us. I knew, which was surprising that they were able to switch it that fast.
I didn't know it was going to happen.
No, I had no idea. It was a good move though.
I also
for sure.
I didn't know that they were going to play on the south and the north course. I mean, I guess they usually do. I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
that.
we were. I think I thought I said it, but
I'm sure
because
you
I
did.
thought I said it because they were like the week before they were three courses,
Yeah,
and
and they
then last week they were
dumped it
only
down to two.
down to two.
Right. Yeah.
Oh shit! You know what's funny? Thinking about it right now,
Huh.
I have no idea where they're playing next week.
Pebble.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Are they doing like a multiple course one?
I got to imagine they will. You know, because they'll probably do Spyglass. They'll do.
That's so funny. I literally just thought of it. I was like, man, I don't even know where they're going next week.
Right. Yeah.
I was so concerned with other random crap, and
I'm not sure if it usually comes before the waste management, but I feel like they may have made an adjustment to have the waste management coincide with the Super Bowl again.
oh, that's good too. Yeah.
You know, they added an extra week into the football schedule.
oh yeah.
So now the Super Bowl is a week later than it usually is.
yeah, that's
So next week will be the bye week, and then the week with the Super Bowl will coincide with the Waste Management Phoenix Open again, which I like how that always works out.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, I think they made adjustments for that reason. If they hadn't, it's just a good coincidence.
Because when's the Super Bowl's the 13th?
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, 'cause that would make sense that
You're
they're
right.
at
The
the-
13th. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So then Phoenix Open will stick with it.
Yeah.
And
damn,
it's-
I'm
it's-
looking forward to the Super Bowl too. The fucking
Yeah.
Bengals got into the
I know.
Super Bowl. It's amazing.
I'm glad for both those teams.
Yeah, me too. I actually
We're
put-
gonna start with golf, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
yeah.
That went well.
We will get there. We'll say congratulations to Luke List at some point today.
Yeah, but I'm not super pumped.
I wasn't excited about that either, but it's
Fuck that place.
for the fantasy team that kind of hurt because Will Zalatoris is our man.
Yeah, he was our horse last week. Well,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be, I guess.
He's got to learn how to putt the short ones. Those like 5-footers is where he's looking.
Right on the struggle bus.
Yeah, absolutely. He's having trouble with those because he's putting himself in position all the time.
Yeah, some
Great ball striker.
It's tough sledding out there if you're not putting from 5 feet in it.
Right. Yeah, that's it's a very important aspect of the game.
Yeah.
And
And I just wanted to put Tough sledding.
Tough sledding, yeah.
I just wanted to throw it in there because I was having a conversation with Amy and I used it. And she was like, "I've never heard you use that before. What does that even mean?"
It's wintertime.
Yeah,
It's for tough sledding.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's a winter phrase.
Yeah.
It's just a phrase.
There was a good playoff for Lucas to beat Will Zalatoris. They went into, little bonus golf, and it only took one hole. It was actually pretty impressive. They both drove their balls into the right side bunker, like next to each other. Like they're almost touching each other.
And was Willie Z in that same bunker on 18?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I was looking at like just the shot by shot.
He had to lay up again.
Yeah. He had to lie up.
Yeah, he had to lie up.
He had to lie up.
They both lit up very well.
Yeah.
And then Lucas just put a gem in there, and he had a tap in birdie for the win. And Zalatoris had the same putt that he had on 18 in the playoff, maybe just like a foot or two longer. So I was expecting him to make it because he had just seen it, and he missed his birdie on 18 to win by like a millimeter.
I saw that putt, and that one was hard to watch.
It was so hard to watch. It hurt. But that's how it goes.
Yeah, I know. I get it, but still,
that was the first week of our fantasy league, so it would have been nice to get a win right out of the gate.
But not bad.
Yeah, I mean, there's 17 people that picked Will Zalatoris this year, so he was a popular pick.
Yeah, but still,
Only one person had Luke List.
And I don't think they were way ahead of us or anything.
Not way ahead. Yeah, you saw the stats after.
Kind of. I briefly looked.
Gary was wondering if you had the correct email for you.
I got it.
Okay,
I got both of them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gary does a great job with those spreadsheets.
He's an Excel. He excels at Excel.
Yeah, he certainly does. It just makes it so easy to look at everything and find out how many people picked a certain golfer or the weekly earnings as well as the yearly earnings. It's so smooth. It's good to see.
Well, so I found this from on his missing the putt and all that.
Sure,
was from Willie, Big Willie's dial. The emotions are a bit from Corn Ferry Tour right now. Before I got my first win, I horseshoed one around from about 15 feet, and then I won the next week.
Okay.
So he's got some good vibes going into next week already.
Part of me was happy that he lost because I think he's going to be determined now to get that elusive win.
Yeah.
Because he still hasn't won on the PGA Tour yet.
I
believe it was Luke List's first win as well.
Probably,
because he's a big nothing, you never really see his name.
Yeah.
He had a hell of a Sunday though, so good on him.
Yeah, that was I was like I watched him kind of climb up the leaderboard, and I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, it seemed like every day there was just like somebody who stood out.
Yeah.
Like Will Zalatoris was that guy on Friday. Moving.
You get yourself up there, and
yeah. Adam Schenk on Wednesday to start things off was on fire. He went 10 under, I think.
Well, and then
he had 8 birdies in a row at one point. It was just.
Could you imagine?
Oh God, no! I've never even tried to imagine something like that.
It's ludicrous.
It doesn't make any sense. It's not possible for.
Imagine going around the canoe club and birdieing.
I've gotten 3 in a row, and I thought I was dreaming. I think
that's one where you go.
I don't even know if I've gotten 3. I know I've gotten 2 in a row before, but 3 is a.
Yeah, that's golf.
That's
though.
a rarity,
and that's a good quote too. It's like you have a shot where you think you're like, yeah,
I think you know what you're doing.
I think I'm going on tour.
Yeah, right.
And then the next shot, you're just like, oh, there we go. Never mind. I take that back.
You get ahead of yourself, and you.
Well, did you happen to see Rory?
I did not. No.
Oh, Rory had hit one in the water on 18 with a chance to win over in
Europe.
Yeah, well,
wherever they were playing,
Abu Dhabi or something.
Okay,
over in that general vicinity.
Yeah, I think Tommy Fleetwood did pretty well in that.
Yeah, Hovland won.
Oh, did he?
He's won 3 of his last 5 starts.
Wow. Watch out for him this year, huh?
Yeah, but it's also he's going to play Rory. I mean, even Tommy, even though he's on our team, but they're going to play a decent amount of golf over there.
Yeah. I think Colin Morikawa was in that as well. I think he was my pick for this past week. That was a big loss when the pick that you make isn't even in the field.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one to win. So I'm off to a bad start this season. I swear we were looking at a list where we had him in the field.
I thought we were.
We must have been looking at something different. That was
yeah.
That was tough news to hear on Wednesday.
I think Berger tied with like a bunch of the other people on our team
Oh yeah.
as far as the picks go, because I knew he was like what 20th or yeah, he was 20th.
Okay.
It was Scheffler, Cam Young, Daniel Berger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Burns, Swafford, and Mitchell really.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? I mean, there's gonna be every
It's
week
gonna
you're gonna
happen.
have some. Yeah, you're gonna have some mishaps every single week. It is what it is. But yeah, congrats to Luke List.
Yeah, and also there's a couple others: Jason Day and Justin Rose
Oh yeah.
tied six. Well, Jason Day tied third.
Oh, Jason Day. It was scary watching him up against Will Z on Saturday. He had that hole out from 120 for eagle.
Well,
It
and
took
I
him
was
from
thinking
1300 to 1500 to share the lead, and I was like, "Whoa, watch out for Jason Day!" And then he ends up having two bogeys coming in.
a very mediocre finish.
Yeah. I think he bogeyed 15 and 17.
But I thought he was going to be our Australia pick.
Oh sure.
But maybe that's our mulligan.
Oh yeah,
At some
we'll
point.
see. Yeah, at some point.
And then
I mean,
Ricky-
we've got a lot
Ricky-
of time to think about that.
Ricky had a really great Thursday.
That's true.
And that was about it.
Well, no, it was only Wednesday.
Oh, right.
It's-
Wednesday.
Right, it's
Wednesday.
confusing because they started on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah.
But yeah, he was hot out of the gate, and then he doesn't even make the cut. Like he shit all over the place on Friday. That was
Yeah, that was hard.
tough.
That was
Or
tough.
Thursday,
No,
I should say. Thursday was the one. I'm still
Wednesday,
getting
Thursday.
confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bummer for Ricky there.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
But he'll be back.
Eventually.
Yeah, I was eating my words on Wednesday because I was saying how he was going to suck, and then he like comes out and shoots like a 65.
Yeah. And that was about it, though. I mean, really, in all honesty.
Oh,
that was-
yeah, because he sucked on Thursday.
Yeah, so I'm not overly surprised by that whole thing.
Yeah. Aaron Rye was a guy who caught my eye
Okay.
this past week. That was kind of cool to see him play well. I mean, he didn't really do well on the final round Saturday in the last group there, but he got himself there, so that's pretty cool. What's not cool is that he uses iron covers still.
Yeah.
He's got a caddy.
That
What
poor
do
guy.
you need the iron covers for? Yeah, for that poor caddy.
Poor caddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Aaron Ryan covers. Watch out for him. He's also a two glover.
Wow, he's just all the equipment.
Yeah, he's
He probably looks like Tin Cup out on the range. Just has every gadget
Yeah.
you could imagine.
Right.
Like just every training aid. Just throw it on me.
yeah. The iron covers are that's a hard one to defend, but he does it. And actually, I do like his stick with what he likes attitude. If nobody else likes it, fuck him. Like if he likes it, that's fine.
I guess.
But I don't know how he can like him. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Well, it'll be fun to see him do well again because I think he's got a good game.
It's better than ours.
Yeah,
Just throwing that one out there.
yeah. It's not tough to do though. I got down to a single digit handicap. That was my big thing about this past
Now,
season.
my question is that all from one location?
No, not all.
Okay.
I mean, the majority of it is yes, but I mean,
Okay.
I got around to other courses this
Yeah.
past year too.
Yeah. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to make it to the turn or if you got anything
So the only
else.
thing that I thought was funny about
Oh, you know what? I wanted to bring up Bryson though too. So after your point,
okay,
I want to
my
get
thing
to
was
him
Rory.
being injured.
Oh yeah, he got hurt his back.
Yeah, because we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I've been talking about that. Like the way he swings, like he's going to have back issues. It happened to Tiger. Like it doesn't happen
gonna-
instantly, but like it took a long time for it to happen to Tiger.
Yeah.
And, but it happened. And like with the way that Bryson swings, I am in no way surprised that his back was bothering him, and that he's got a wrist issue as well.
Yeah.
So I kind of jumped right into that. You were going to say something, but
It was. I just thought it was funny that Rory collapsed, and I just don't know if he's I don't know if he's recovered from his.
he has bad Sundays all the time. It seems.
I think this one was directly correlated to his.
Masters crumble. Or-
No. He just couldn't hit that 1 yard wide fairway. They did a thing. It was him, Hatton, and Morikawa. They were out on like a racetrack, and someone built a literal 1 yard
Oh, really?
wide fairway.
That's cool.
And to see if they could get a ball to land and stay.
Yeah.
on that 1 yard track.
Wow. How many attempts did they give him?
Oh, they just hit balls.
Yeah.
They were just hitting driver, and I think they were like going like three, maybe like 2 or 3 each.
Okay,
and then they would just rotate, so they weren't just like rifling through golf balls.
Sure. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, Hatton did it.
Cool.
Rory did not.
Okay.
Morikawa did not.
Wow. So there was probably a lot of situations where they hit it, but then it didn't stay in. Like
Yeah,
bounced out.
not as many as you would think. Like 1 yard. I'm sure when they're standing looking down a perfectly straight track,
It's got to be very narrow to look at.
it's got to look incredibly narrow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. But someone did it.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You said Terrell Hatton was the one that did it?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. And then he broke his clubs out of it. No, I'm just
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying that you thought that was in Ricky's head that he didn't, and that's why
Rory-
he fucked up on eight?
Rory's head.
Oh, Rory, right.
Yeah. Just was just fucking with him, you know?
Sure, yeah.
He's like, I just couldn't do that thing. And then he hit a 5
He was not thinking about that when he was on the 72nd hole of a tournament.
Never
there was
know.
no way.
Maybe someone was just in his ear.
Maybe.
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 I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah. All right, so how concerned are you about Bryson, though? Coming back to this, because...
No, not at all.
Not at all. Okay. That's foolish.
Whatever.
I'm telling you.
I'm sure he'll adapt like a little. He has to. Just as he ages.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do what he's doing. It's silly to me.
Or gosh darn ridiculous.
Like Will Zalatoris, so I was learning that he put on 12, 15 pounds.
Really
And-
looks like it.
Yeah, well, right. He's still a string bean, but when you compare him to some of the other guys, but he's hitting the ball very long. He was getting longest drive on holes this week.
That's actually
he
pretty
added
impressive.
he added an inch to his driver and a bunch
Oh, I
of
did
yards
see
too.
that. Is that going to be over the limit?
No,
The length limit?
I think they would have caught it by now if that was an issue. But he's he's got accuracy with that stick too. I'm excited to watch him.
That's good.
But it's easy to say that, right after a good performance, so we'll have to see.
There you go.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, do you want to dish out a trophy?
Yeah.
All right.
I was a little upset about this because it's Kamaui.
My Johnson.
Yeah, Kamaui
He's back.
Yeah, he's back. He got that exemption. I was really excited
Yeah.
to see that. They showed a clip of it, and he had no idea they were going to give him the exemption again.
Yeah.
Because they gave it to him last year, and then there were no fans there last year. So
And I also think he may be the original one.
yeah,
He may be one of the originals that we've given the trophy to.
he could be.
He's
yeah.
one of the first ones.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the list twice.
Yeah, that's tough. Especially, I mean, in his case, who cares?
Yeah,
It's still cool.
It's cool that he got to play it.
Yeah.
both times, and he looks like he was in good spirits. So good on you. Come
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and then going back to normal, Michael Block.
Yeah.
He tied him. He tied Kamaui.
Okay.
Both at 13 over. That was the Thursday rounds.
Yeah.
And more traditional, he's a head pro somewhere
Okay.
at a golf course.
So that's the
That's
person
more traditional.
That's the person you expect to see on getting this award.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then let's see, made the cut and then didn't do much after that was Adam Svensson.
He's,
Where's he from?
He's no Henrik. Is he from Sweden?
No, Canada.
Ah,
He's
okay.
a Canadian.
Good.
Let's see. He's a neighbor to the north. Yeah, he went from he was southwest Canada, like Vancouver area.
Sure.
And he went to school in South Florida, in Miami area.
Oh,
That's a jump, dude.
yeah.
That is a trek.
It really is.
Another one.
Oh, the people that go from
Yeah,
yeah.
you come over to the States.
Right, yeah. See,
It was-
that one isn't overseas, but it's probably longer than overseas people in Eastern Europe. Western Europe.
Yeah, you're probably right. It probably took him a lot long. Maybe not a lot
no, but
longer,
I bet it's close. I bet it's close
Yeah, because Seattle's like a 5-hour flight or something from
to Miami.
Philly. No, I meant
from
just
Philly,
across the country.
Yeah, yeah. It might be
And
like an
he's also-
8-hour flight from Vancouver to Miami.
Yeah.
Wow, that would suck.
But he did have 3 Korn Ferry Tour wins. First one I think was in 2018, and then he had 2 last year. So I'm assuming that's why he's on the tour now.
Yeah.
That's like a guaranteed card right there. You get 2 wins on the Corn Ferry Tour, you're pretty much rocking and rolling at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's good.
Congrats on making the cut and being there.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't really. He's at a point now where he's not.
Doesn't matter.
He doesn't want to make the cut. Like,
Right. Yeah.
you know, you're at a point like Kamau, Michael Block. Like, you don't even care about the cut. You just wanted to play.
Yeah, exactly. Just being involved is good enough. Yeah, if you perform well, that's a bonus. Pretty damn exciting too.
Yeah.
Well, let's move to the turn. I got some other exciting news. That,
Okay. Let's rock and roll.
Well, this along with our fantasy league, one of our rival, not a rival, but like one of the other guys in the league has expressed some interest in doing a little segment on our show.
Oh, nice.
So Marty, I hope you'll be able to do this.
Oh, nice.
I got to send a congrats out to Marty because he did a great job with that with some fantasy yesterday for football.
Oh.
Yeah, like the conference
Yeah.
championships we're having. So there was like a fantasy thing online, for both games. So
Yeah.
all 4 teams involved, and he won one of these things for $10K, which was just.
Would he be showing up here, or is he going to be?
No, it would be like over the phone if we were able to do it. Even
Yeah,
and
cool.
if he can like make picks, because I got to tell you, he is the best fantasy golf picker I've ever seen.
Wow.
It's incredible.
All right.
Always like is a perennial contender in our league.
I like how it's our league.
Well, it's not our league, but
I know.
we're in the league though.
Yeah.
So it's
the league that we're in.
the league that
I was
we're-
going to say,
that
man,
we're in.
I've only been in this league for a week.
It's fun though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. Once we get to the bottom of the pack, you'll be having even more fun
Yeah.
because it's not like a lot less stressful down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, congrats to Marty. It's fucking like a huge win. Had to be so exciting.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, he's definitely welcome to make some picks here because he's got some. He doesn't make guesses. He makes educated picks.
He puts in some effort.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
Yeah, we're not. I don't do that.
We're getting better, but like me, I picked Colin Morikawa last week.
Well, that's also.
He wasn't even in the field.
Yeah.
So I've got some work to do here.
He's spinning.
I've got a good pick for the AT&T though. I know I'm going to pick something good for this one.
Okay. I'm actually going to pull up the field now.
I've already made my selection. I don't need to look at the field.
Well, I do.
Okay.
I definitely do. And okay, before I get to all that, I don't want to get to that yet.
Well, yeah, that's not where
I was
we're
just
not
I was
there yet.
I was ready.
Getting ahead of yourself. Yeah.
I know. I was all amped up.
Did you had something for the turn that you wanted to bring up?
There was a couple things, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's funny because like I do a lot of Instagram things. Like I just look at Instagram and it's a lot of golf stuff.
Right.
And the not just that there's videos, it's the number of videos of people doing such stupid shit.
On like public courses.
I don't even think some of them aren't public. There's no way some of those are public golf courses, but both. And like from being in the industry,
Oh, right. Yeah.
some of the things that I've seen are just like, man, it's hilarious to look at.
Yeah.
But like when you're working there, you're like,
Well, what kind of examples are you talking about? Like what kind of crazy shit? Like,
I just saw one.
I've seen somebody drive a cart accidentally off like a cliff onto a green one time.
I've not
And then we landed on we had to land on 4 wheels and it bounced and then the person drove away. It was crazy. It was dangling off this, man-made ledge that was on the back of the green. This is at Summit Hills.
Summit Hills number 14.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of
someone had put a ball over the.
yeah.
They drove to it for some reason.
is
When they
also
were trying to like do a K-turn to turn around, it's like it's a steep slope.
Yeah.
And they fucked up royally. And
Yeah. You probably helped that green.
yeah.
You probably leveled
Especially
it.
back. Yeah. I mean, it might be worse now than it is back then, but that is not a beautiful course. But
No.
it's got some nice views though.
Yeah. Best views in the area.
Yeah. It could be an awesome course.
It should be an awesome course.
Yeah,
We're gonna start an
you
R4
guys,
sense.
You got these high school hooligans driving carts off cliffs onto greens, though. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I remember. I know it was you and me. I think it was only you and me. We were coming down 7 in a full-on torrential downpour.
Where is this?
Summit Hills.
Okay, yeah.
Like full-on torrential downpour.
Yeah.
And I believe you were driving, and you hit the brakes, and it just locked, and we just started spinning.
Oh, yeah.
Spinning down, and
I do remember that, yeah.
and then right before we hit the cart path, you just jump out. Like, we weren't going that fast, but you were like, "Oh shit!" And you just jump out. I'm like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, just like, well, I'll steer, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to be doing any steering from the grass.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember, and it was like there. I spent a lot of time at Stonehenge, so like by default, a couple stupid things happened at Stonehenge. But yeah, but they were like very, I would consider very tame. Like I watched one today where it was like, I forget what Instagram account, but it was like a tale of two stories, and it's in the beginning. It's like hole 1, and the guy's just slamming down a bottle of vodka, and then it's probably like, it could be honestly like the amount of alcohol he drank. It could have been the next hole,
Right, yeah.
but the cart's off an embankment, and he's just like standing there, and he's like his elbow's bloody, and,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yeah. I do like drinking on the course, but I don't like getting shitty on the course.
Yeah, there's like moments.
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah,
When you're playing in a captain and crew and you're out there for 5 hours.
yeah, that's
It's
hard
summertime,
not
and
to.
you're like, there's kegs all over the place. Like it's good to drink light beer those days. Is what it comes down to. Like you can't be shooting. Like if you have his flask on you, that's gonna lead to. You just better be a good drinker, I guess. You better be good at it.
A seasoned veteran.
Yeah. But damn, that is fun. You just got to know when you should be doing that and when you shouldn't be.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and some of them are actually pretty cool. Like, well, they're kind of like cool but stupid, and it's not like they're doing anything non-golf. Like, you're just like trying to hit a shot through the trees, and like hits the tree and hits you in the nuts.
Back. Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's good.
Some
I never understand the videos where you see someone tee up a ball like in their mouth, like between their teeth. And
like
someone wants.
John Daly did it
Oh yeah.
to someone like years and years ago.
Sure, but like then like all these drunk or stupid amateurs are doing this with their friends.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you're
That thing hurts.
right.
I couldn't imagine getting hit in the face with a golf club.
Yeah.
Right in the, like, literally in your
And these
in your
people
jaw.
are signing up for it too when they do that.
Yeah.
And if it goes well, I don't even understand what the payoff is. If it goes well, it's not even that cool.
No, it's not.
You're not getting anything out of it. So it surprised me how stupid people can be sometimes.
Well, I guess that is the payoff now is just like, it's like content. You could like sell the fuck
right,
up.
but like it doesn't look like when it goes well.
No, I'm saying when it goes bad, like that's when you get the payoff.
Yeah. Right. And to me, it's not even that much of a payoff, but yeah, it's when things go poorly is when it's better.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why people are signing up for that though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're also in our 30s. We're not, we've matured.
Well, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Like you
matured enough to not do that.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Although that kind of behavior isn't exclusive to teenagers.
That's true.
And
I don't think most of the time the videos I see are not teenagers. Just throwing that one out there.
Yeah.
They are not. They are adults.
Yeah. Videos of bad golf can be fun. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I enjoy it.
Hey,
I know I have some.
Yeah.
Right here on this computer. Just waiting. To be released. No, I'm not.
Just waiting.
All right.
So what else do you got for the turn?
That was pretty much it. It is just like my little, and I also like the information on some, like not all, but I feel like there's more good information of like golf tips.
Yeah.
That are more like universal things that like it's not just like, oh, do this with your hand. Like that only works sometimes for some people. It's more of just like things that work for anyone at any moment in time. It's just like, yeah, that's good information. So it's out there.
Well, so yeah, give an example of that then.
No, Wizard never reveals his secrets.
Well, these aren't secrets. This is
No,
something.
no. This is a secret. You got to come see me.
Well, you're giving this example of
No, I know.
something that you're not actually giving an example of.
Like just where, like how, like people contact the golf ball. Like, yeah, you should hit the golf ball first. Like it seems kind of basic.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, like what things do you have to do to hit the golf ball first? Like, well, your hands have to be in front of the golf ball when you hit impact.
Okay,
to
yeah.
like hit like a really solid golf ball.
Right.
And, you know, generally your hips are in front of the golf ball too.
Okay.
You know, and I was saying, like, I've said this before, but like we're looking at because we just got a text from Sam Mack about the Dushnik team.
Right.
And like that series of photos of you guys.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's why you could like see when you guys hit the ball, like the post impact shots, like the still
you
images.
can see where your hands are.
And I was
relative
like,
to.
Yeah, that's why this team does well.
And then
you see
there
the
are
other
pictures
ones
of other teams, and it's like, oh, that doesn't look right. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, they're not. They struggled out there. Like you could tell. At least that one person that you see the image of. You're like, not a good golf swing. You could tell like
Exactly.
instantly.
I found that interesting as a pro that you know it well enough to see what a good and bad swing are just by an image. Mm-hmm. You're just one picture of someone hacking at a ball, and you can tell that they suck. Like it's, I can kind of see it, but I'm sure it's a lot easier for you than it is for someone like me, or
and I don't want
even
to
less so for people who don't play. You know,
yeah,
like
which is a lot of the people there.
Sure, yeah,
like that's a good
chunk
of that crowd. It's
like have an actual chance.
Yeah.
So
like you guys aren't winning a flight. You know, like
exactly.
That's the problem.
You either have to win it, or you're not catching a flight somehow.
No, because you're going to be like second, third, or fourth.
Yeah, I do like playing in tournaments where I know we don't have a shot at winning, and you can kind of just lay your guard down a little bit and say, hey, maybe that missed putt will have us catch a flight. You know, and it'll be worth it. You don't want to get down on yourself. You know.
I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't like that feeling, and I don't know the last time I've ever walked into a captain and crew tournament being like,
oh yeah, don't have a shot at winning this? Yeah. Well, I'm thinking like, there's this one I played for the penalty box the past 2 seasons, and I played with Sean Judge and these 2 other guys, and I don't think we have a shot at winning that tournament at all. I honestly don't. But I've had a great time both times I played in it. You know, we really enjoyed it ourselves, but I
feel pretty confident that pretty much any team I'm going to go on, we're going like,
well, with you on the team,
10 under minimum.
Right.
Like I'm like double digits, and then like if we catch a hot streak, like we might push it to like 15.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think those are my records. Is like 2 15 unders.
Okay.
In a captain and crew. Like no mulligans, no gimmies, none of that like weird stuff.
Yeah. Where you can buy like a length of rope. To give yourself putts and that kind of shit.
Have I told you that one? The tie score one?
I don't know.
So when I was working in North Carolina, it was one of those tournaments where you get mulligans and like a shot from the front tee.
Okay.
And then you get the rope.
Yeah.
So there was a couple teams that were like, one, you're down in North Carolina, so people are playing all year.
Right.
And you had a couple teams that were really strong.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, they shot the same score of like, they shot like 48 or something.
Yeah.
Like something outrageous. Like really, really outrageous.
Yeah.
And I was like, you do the normal, like, check the scores. Like, oh, where could we do like a match of cards? And you go through like a series of them. And I was like, I'm just going to go back 18 backwards. And I was like, it's the exact same scorecard.
Oh, wow. How about that?
I was like, well, I guess that's
where whoever has a longer piece of rope would win?
No, they just literally just tied.
Oh, wow.
And then...
Well, couldn't you have done that, though? Like, if they had rope, you'd be like, how much rope did you use?
Yeah, that would
How much do you have remaining? That's exactly how I would have broke that tie.
We did a putt off.
You did a putt off? Okay, well, that's not a bad one either.
Yeah.
It's way better than
but that went on for like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah,
because they were really good.
holy shit!
It was a long tournament. It was a long tournament.
Putt off that takes 45 minutes. That is so aggravating. Like if you're not involved in it, and if you are involved in it too, that's like a fucking hockey shootout going like 8 or 9 shots. Like that's
Well, like in football, you know how in playoffs you can't have a tie, so they just go.
right.
You know, it's like, oh, we're just gonna go until basically you have 4 more quarters again.
Yeah. Well, it's essentially whoever wins the coin flip wins the game.
It didn't happen though.
What's that?
The Chiefs won the coin flip.
Oh, they did win it. So now it's 10-2, isn't it? It was 11-1 leading up to that, I think. So now it's 11-2. Yeah, they
There
did.
you go.
Yeah,
They won it the week before.
correct. Yeah,
And I just want to give a shout out because it's big kicker weekend again.
Kick Fearson.
Yeah, but I want to give a shout out to the long snappers and the holders because they're not getting all as much respect.
They don't get a ton, but their
no
job is very important. You know.
Yeah.
As is the job of the linemen on the
There's
those
a
two
number.
because like my Packers fucking lost because of a blocked field goal.
That's true.
You know, and that had nothing to do with the snap, the hold, or the kick. I don't think.
Had to do with all those other jabronis.
Yeah, I don't want to dwell on that, but it's
No.
you know everyone on a squad is important for football or for any team sport. Everybody's important, you know.
Yeah.
Bench players are important. You know. So that's how it is.
Word. Got anything else for the turn? Yo, what have you been eating lately? Any good snacks? Any good sandwiches? I know you just went to Sam's Club.
I just went to Sam's Club for bulk shopping.
Yeah. Would you really like?
It was a good trip though. I got a bunch of stuff. Like I'm freezing some stuff.
Yeah. Parents are away, man. You gotta stock up now.
Yeah, like
No one's doing.
I'm gonna be doing like my own shitty cooking, like my version of cooking, which is like not as in depth. It's gonna be good. Shout out to Bob Daniels. Saw him at Sam's Club.
Nice.
We recognized each other with masks on.
Former neighbor.
Yeah, I guess that's probably why we recognize each other. Yeah. And like he was a teacher at one point. We played a lot of golf together this summer.
Oh, you did. That's funny.
Remember, I thought we had discussed that.
I think we
got
did,
paired
yeah.
up in scrambles so many times because like other people don't like to play with them, but we would always get along. Like I would get him laughing and shit like that. You don't see him laughing on the course very often, but like he and I always had a good time. It was a lot of fun.
I think
He does not do any small talk, so he's the best person to see out in the wild. Like we saw each other, it was like, "Hey," and then there was nothing.
That's perfect.
Like, there wasn't even a break in his step. You know, it was like he didn't even pause. Like he was just walking
booking
right
it.
by.
He was just out of
And
there.
that is the type of person you want to see out in the wild. I don't want to sit around and do this small talk bullshit.
No.
It was so goddamn good. He is shout out to Bobby.
Yeah. 1,000% chance he will never hear this, but
Yeah, I don't think he would, but hey,
maybe if you had a little small talk every once in a while, he would know.
maybe
He would know that he's getting mentions.
Yeah, so I look forward to playing with him in scrambles.
He's getting mentions on NEPA's golf podcast.
Premier, yeah,
Is that
NEPA's premier podcast. That's right.
It doesn't say Premier on there. We got to work on that.
Yeah, it's
Premier golf podcast. I like the sound of that. NEPA's Premier golf podcast.
Yeah,
Not Champions League.
No, it's a premiership. Yeah.
Shout out to Ted Lasso. I've been watching that show.
I watched the first season.
Taking a break.
I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm taking a little break, and I'm looking forward to season 2.
Yeah, we're on season 2 already.
It's a good show.
Well, that's the only reason I knew the Premier and Champions League.
Oh, is that why? Yeah,
That's how much I pay attention.
Yeah, Americans
to
know nothing about soccer.
No,
yeah,
no. I can't. I love like when like World Cup's on. I love it.
Yeah, that's what the American soccer fan is.
Yeah, but
once
it's
every
like
4 years,
and it's funny
not
because
even, like it's
we're not even in it. We're never relevant.
Right. Yeah. Well, there was one year like 12 years ago, or maybe 8 years ago, we were in like the quarterfinals. You know, and lost a riveting game to Portugal. Like that was a blast actually to be in the quarters.
Yeah, but still, like
that was a long time ago. We're not going to be good.
cares?
We're never going to be good. It's just one of those things. Like there's never going to be peace in the Middle East. Americans are never going to win a World Cup. You know, it's just It's
You're
just
right.
how it is.
Fair enough.
And like, yeah, so once every 4 years, you get more people complaining about the flops and shit like that. I was seeing some Chiefs flop during the game last night.
Oh, really? I wasn't.
Oh yeah, there was
It was got a good one about
during
football.
a free catch, for a punt.
Oh,
The guy
yeah,
puts
yeah,
his
yeah.
signals for a free catch, and then the other guy bumps into him, and then he just I think it was it may have been Pringle, it may have been Tyreek Hill, but yeah, just flew back.
Yeah.
And like these are the tough guys, the football players, like it's. And everyone complains about the flopping in soccer, which it does happen. I'm not going to say it doesn't
brutal.
happen, but it happens in basketball as well. Apparently, it happens in football. I never would have expected it to happen in football, and they don't have a penalty for it. Like in hockey, you get 2 minutes for embellishment.
Yeah, and I love that they
And I love that they call it. It's like no, like I heard a ref
embellishment.
I heard a ref one time call a guy and he's like, "Oh, you fucking embellished," and like the microphone picked it up. So he called the stick like the slash on one guy, but then he called the embellishment on
The other guy. That's cool.
So he was like, "No, you're getting too. You fucking embellished," and like it's like that's really good that you can get penalties for that. So in football, they didn't throw a flag for that, but they just didn't get the flag because it happened 2 plays. It was on that fair catch, and then it was 2 or 3 plays later, a similar thing happened, like a late hit on the sideline or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they just didn't get a call. So I was like, I think they just canceled out the late hit because the guy embellished. So it's like, well, if you're going to pull that shit, you're not getting the
you're
the
not
15
getting
yards
You
anymore.
can't get. Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't like offsetting penalties. Like you don't get one. Like they should have one in there for flopping. In soccer, they should have a penalty for flopping. I think you might get a yellow card if they call you out on it.
Yeah, I just think I think it was even in Ted Lasso where like the guy's like, "Oh, he's really hurt. He's down." Nope, he's fine.
Right.
Like
He's
the
talking-
ankle grab,
Yeah.
agony, and then you just full sprint 15 seconds later.
Right.
It's like, yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah. It should be penalized more than it is in all sports. I think like in basketball, maybe you get a technical for it. I'd like to see people get teed up for that.
Yeah, and
I'd like to see yellow cards in soccer. I'd like to see 15-yard penalties in football. Although football, it does not have. I was really surprised to see it happen last night because I've never seen it before.
Well, I think if they got the call, they would do it more.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. Like, if they just don't get calls for it, they just will stop doing it.
Right.
Like the same thing. Like if basketball players, like when they're like driving to the lane, and they get bumped, and they're like, their whole body just flails.
Right.
And it's like if you just don't get that call, they'd stop doing it.
Yeah.
That's the solution.
Right.
You don't really need the other end of it. Like, just stop making that phone. Tell the ref to like, don't make that call.
Right.
Don't give him the satisfaction of being like, yeah,
we don't need the theatrics.
good acting job. Like, here's 2 free throws for you, bud.
Yeah.
Like, no, screw you.
No, but the thing is, like, you give them a penalty, and that's
right,
instead.
yeah, I know.
So that deters the person from doing that. It's like, but it's just like I don't know. It's almost like a natural reaction too to try and deceive the ref to get that call. I mean, but you want to see less of that in the game. You want to eradicate it.
Yeah, you know where there's not?
Golf.
No flopping in golf.
No, there isn't.
But there is flopping in golf.
Well,
There's flopping, but there's not flopping.
Yes, you're right. There's they play a different kind of flop shot.
Different flops, but they're flopping.
Yeah. It does remind me a little bit of Brooks last year, where he was trying to get relief from a spot.
Brooks or Bryson?
Brooks. He was trying to get relief, and Bryson's the king of getting relief.
Goddamn right. Him and Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba was a good one.
Yeah, Bryson knows the rules so well that he...
Shocker.
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably the only one that's read them.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows it pretty well. The Tiger knew him well. I mean, there was the loose impediment thing. Like, that was...
Oh, the Rock.
The Rock that he had, like 13, like eight guys like came over and like pushed, and they pushed it the wrong way because he wanted to do a cut shot, but they like set it up for a draw or something like that. He's like, I'll just work with this. But that was, that's knowing the rule book very well. Loose impediment rule. I love that.
Yeah.
But Bryson knows this very well. And what I was saying with Brooks, he was trying to get relief. The judge wouldn't give it to him. So I think he like abbreviated his not even abbreviated, but he elongated his swing to try and give him a little like
yeah.
fuck you, like see like I was in that drainage ditch.
I remember
Yeah.
that now. Yeah.
I don't know what tournament it was, but it was, it was as close as I can think about flopping in golf to try and show up the ref and be like, oh look, you were wrong about something. But it's not even close to being flopping. It's just like a different type of situation.
Fair enough.
So I don't know if you want to go to the back, if you want to preview the AT&T.
Did you see he dyed his hair?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he dyed it blonde.
Why?
I don't know.
Huh. Brooks is blondie now. Good for him.
Yeah. I just thought that was funny.
I've never. I mean, people can do whatever they want with their hair, but like
Especially in golf.
I've never considered dyeing my hair at any point in my life. I've never even like had a
I've
thought
done
of
it.
it.
I've done it.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I guess when you're a kid, you had that. You had blonde hair as a kid at one point or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiky blonde.
Yeah. I can't recall ever having a thought about doing that. It's just I don't know.
But I thought that was good. I wonder if
No, it does. It's not good, Brooks. But do whatever you want to do. I'm
you
not
do
gonna
you,
stop you.
brother.
Yeah.
You do you. I'm actually gonna.
He's got a good thing
let's
going.
go. Look at that. It's on the screen.
Oh wow! Look at them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was working on today.
Oh,
I was
cool.
working on that, trying to get the Zoom stuff ready.
Yeah. Nice.
That's as far as I got.
Oh, so are we able to get someone on there if we do Zoom? Like, yeah.
Yeah, but so the audio is going to be weird, and I don't really know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
Let's get that out.
I should get in touch with Connor and see if he wants to give that a shot.
Yeah, because like I know I could get it on to the stream part, so like the video part, I'm down. We're good. It's just getting that audio to record.
Oh, onto that.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. I'm working on it.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah, it doesn't seem simple.
No. Well, it probably is to people who know.
Right. Well, yeah, but I'm not in the
I
know.
don't have
So.
a fucking clue.
Yeah.
Back?
Yeah. Let's move to the back.
Take it back.
So is this the celebrity?
AT&T Pro-Am?
Is this the Pro-Am?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, I haven't noticed anything about what celebrities are going to be in the field. It's probably the same as it ever was. Well, I don't expect
little Bo Jackson.
Well, like Steph Curry usually plays in this, and he's like in season now. Like, isn't he usually in off season when this happens?
Huh, that's a good point.
There are multiple AT&T tournaments throughout the season.
Yeah,
but this one,
Pebble
the
Beach
one
is
at Pebble is
Beach.
the one that's
that's
generally the Pro-Am.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You'll see Charles Barkley out there, Ray Romano.
Oh yeah.
Kenny G.
Yeah.
A lot of football.
Alice Cooper.
Yeah, Alice Cooper. Those are good ones. Like you'll get like a ton of.
I'm sure Mahomes will be there now.
Old football players.
Bo.
You don't know Bo? Yeah, is Bo usually there?
I feel like he is.
I don't know.
I'm going with Bo's going to be there.
Yeah, I feel like Bill Murray may not have been there last year. He was usually a staple.
Yeah, I wonder if
for a long
have,
time.
Josh Allen, Canelo Alvarez, Mookie Betts, Don Cheadle.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of basketball players as well. Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, he's got to be
Bill
there.
Murray.
Bill Murray.
Alfonso
Ribeiro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q. Don't know you. Steve Young, Alex Smith, Chris O'Donnell.
Oh, Mia Hamm, the soccer player.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a Huey Lewis.
Michael Pena. I like that one.
Huey Lewis. What?
Huey Lewis has been there before. That's
know, but
not
still.
uncommon.
Yeah, but it's still weird.
Yeah. Oh, Macklemore. That's right. I forgot about.
He loves golf.
Yeah, that's.
He went.
He's the type of guy that you wouldn't expect to see out there. That was like when you would see Kenny G out there. That was a little surprising, but we're all used to it by now.
That's true.
Yeah, the Macklemore. That's kind of funny. I wouldn't, but I do recall seeing him there in the past, and he just doesn't seem like he would be a golf dude.
No, but he's into it. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. I liked it a lot.
All right, I don't know if I like that.
All right, so picks. I was taking a look at Cameron Tringali.
Okay.
And I'm not getting talked out of it. I'm going with Cameron for this tournament for my pick.
I think I'm gonna go. Oh, by the way, Berger won last year.
Okay, so he's our defending champ.
Yes, and I am going to go Maverick McNeely.
Maverick McNeely. Okay.
That's my boy.
Okay.
Hold on. And before I forget,
So yeah, our picks have to be outside of our fantasy
outside of
team.
the squad,
Yeah. Which is a reminder to people, we have Sam Burns, Scotty Scheffler, Will Zalatoris, Christian Bezadenhout, Keith Mitchell, Cameron Young. Who am I missing?
did you say Fleetwood?
Tommy Fleetwood rounds it out. Now that's our squad of 8.
Yep. So we definitely have Keith Mitchell playing, so that's a plus.
Yeah, he can miss another cut for us.
Who's the one? Who'd you say? Tringali?
Yeah, Tringali's gonna be my pick.
Okay, and he's playing, so that's a plus.
Yeah,
so that means he has a chance.
I'm already doing better than I did last week.
We're 1,000% better right now.
He's on the right continent.
Yes.
He's gonna be in the right state. Yeah, I had the Atlantic Ocean in between my pick and
then
the
some.
tournament that he played in. Yeah, and then some. Yeah, there was.
Oh, there was something I saw last week. There was, I believe it was the Woos.
The Wu brothers. I'm sure they're not brothers, but
Dylan and Brandon, but they were
maybe they are. I mean,
they were tied. I think it was after one of the days I saw, like, I was just like scrolling through, and I was like,
oh, woo woo,
oh, woo, woo. And yeah, I guess if they were related, then the family would be like, woo woo.
Yeah,
pretty pumped.
That's a pretty obvious joke. It's a good one to go
Yeah,
with. You just a
yeah.
little woo woo.
You just woo a little woo.
Yeah.
And then I was wondering, I don't know. Do you think there's gonna?
So well, let's see. Do we know if they are playing all 3? Or are they playing Spyglass,
No, they are.
Monterey Peninsula, and Pebble?
Pebble, Spyglass, Monterey.
Okay, so another tournament where they'll play each of them, and I imagine that Pebble will get the Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to assume.
I think it's always that way.
Yeah, but God, they look really good. I know, like with the course. I know, it's like this is the one. These are the ones where it's like
Yeah, these are
you can't, like you would just
some
whatever
of America's most established. Like this
Well,
is,
and you can't like you would put an average golf course on there, and it would be amazing. Remember, like architecturally, we were talking about that like a while ago.
just because of the location.
Just the location. You're like, Jesus, that's unreal. Like just in the photo, like Spyglass looks awesome.
Yeah, like it's worth it to go on that 18-mile drive.
Just
Between
cruising
them,
around.
because they back in the day we did it when I was a kid vacationing out there, and I'm sure I hope you can still do it. You pay a price and like you don't even I don't even think you get out of your car, but you can just go along the premises.
Yeah, no,
each of them and just drive through the courses and shit like that. And it's 18 miles long, and it's it's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure, and this is going to sound pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the on the Peloton.
It's something that you can do on there?
Yeah, you could just like run like a certain track, and I'm pretty sure it was like right in this general area. Because I remember like looking at it, I was like, I'm at a golf course right now. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah.
And so
Like
as
one
I'm running, I'm like, where am I on this? And I was like zooming in. And I was like, oh, I'm right here. I was like, oh, that is that golf course. It may have been Spanish Bay. I'm pretty sure it was Spanish Bay, but Spyglass is right below it.
Yeah, that's cool that
So, yeah,
Peloton
that would-
does that.
Yeah, it was Cypress Point. That was the one I think I ran around.
Okay.
It's
It's a 17-mile drive. I was wrong about that. Because that was it right there that you just saw.
Yeah. Bird Rock, Granite Beach. I don't remember. No, it was this. What's this? Oh, it was Monterey. Yeah, it was both of those. So I went down from Cypress Point, and I ran up to Monterey.
Yeah, so.
And that's where I stopped.
Beautiful area. If you can't afford to go there, just get a Peloton. And then take a cruise there.
Yeah, you could just run down the 17-mile drive.
Yeah, but we do recommend it to everybody. It's worth going to see.
Can't say that I've actually been there, but it's all...
I can, but I can't really give you any recollection of it. It's been.
Well, you want to hop on the bike?
decades.
Maybe it'll jog the memory.
Maybe it'll all come back to me. Yeah.
Hop on the tread. you'll be feeling it out. Be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Great spot.
So our course designer, is that
Oh fuck no.
did Pete die? Is he involved in this?
I don't think Pete's alive. No.
Back then.
No, you said. Did,
Oh, yeah.
Did Pete die? I was like, oh.
Did Pete Dye have any involvement with the creation of any of these courses?
Oh, I remember Pebble because it was those two random dudes, Jack Novell and Douglas Grant, and I believe those are the ones that we were like, here you go, bud. Just here's your golf course. Just go nuts.
Right.
Spyglass. I don't know. Doesn't say right there, so I don't care. Redesign Mike Strantz was Monterey. God, these places are unreal. We could learn more. The more you know.
This isn't the time for us to learn. We should have learned
I know.
an hour ago. But
Yeah. Honestly, I usually do, and I just forgot. So there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the rare time that you were like, where are they playing next week?
Yeah, I had literally no idea. And then it was funny because I noticed it like as soon as we started talking. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely forgetting something.
Yeah, luckily I was aware because I'm usually the one who has no idea where they're going to be playing.
You ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, I've got nothing else.
All right. Slow down, move over. That's it. No, I don't. I should just start yelling it.
Right.
Slow down, move over. If something happened on the side of the road, slow down, move over. If you can't move over, slow way the fuck down. Turn on your hazards. You could save a life, and you probably will.
Yeah.
And tell your friends. Tell everyone. That's the deal. Thank you.
Yes, thanks.
All right. Peace. And